Hello, Girish ji. Thank you so much for doing this for Thai women and for the entire ecosystem that is there. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Girish Mathur, who is the CEO of Sri Technocrat and a technology leader with 20 plus years of experience. He has helped educational institutes, healthcare organizations, government bodies, and businesses across India to transform their operations through digital transformation, ERP, AI powered solutions, and process automations. Known for building scalable systems and driving measurable growth, he is passionate about aligning technology, strategy, and people to create future ready organizations. Today, he will be sharing insights on how the organization can leverage technology and strategic executions to improve efficiency and accelerate growth. Thank you so much, Giriji. It is the need of the hour. एआई वर्ड सुनने में बहुत खतरनाक लगता है। ऐसा लगता है कि नौकरियां ले लेगा, सब कर लेगा। यू विल बी द राइट पर्सन टू गाइड अस हाउ डू वी यूज इट टू द बेस्ट ऑफ आवर एडवांटेज दैट इज देयर। ओवर टू यू।
Thank you, Shreya, for such a wonderful introduction. And वो सबकी नौकरी ले लेगा कि नहीं ले लेगा will
फ्यूचर विल टेल।
will tell. And इस सेशन के बाद I believe we will be able to see कि वो सच में वो ले लेगा कि नहीं ले लेगा.
एब्सोल्युटली।
So I'll just uh, sharing my screen and then followed by we'll start the session. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Shreya, Thai Lucknow, for having me in this session. My name is Girish Mathur, and as Shreya mentioned, I'm the CEO of Sri Technocrat. We have been building software for some of the finest institutes like IITs, NITs, and for government departments and businesses across all the sectors, private limited companies. So over the next, I believe my screen is visible, my face is visible.
Yes, it is।
Over the next an hour, I would like to take you towards the something that genuinely changed how I run my own company, and I think it can do same for yours. So it's all about AI, automation, the modern tech stack that's now available to the founders nowadays. And I would also like to introduce Hitesh and Kamal, who have joined me for this session. They are my colleague. We are old friends, but they are the core people who are using, implementing, and giving tools to the founders, the new founders. So uh, we will spend our time into primarily four things that I've mentioned in my presentation as well. First, I'll give you a plain language tool that what's actually out there in AI and tech today. So no jargons, I promise. It will be very simple. Secondly, we'll go deep into seven practical areas of our business. One is marketing, sales, customer service, operations, research, finance, and hiring. And each one, I'll show you exactly where the AI can save your time, save your money, and increasing the efficiency. Third, I will show you there's a whole world beyond the chatbot. Chatbot बहुत साल पहले आया था, but that's one thing. But उसके अलावा we have automation tools, the cloud system, and even the basic securities that nowadays founders look after. The fourth is I will leave you with a very simple roadmap. एक बहुत बड़ी टू डू लिस्ट नहीं होगी with 40-50 things. It will be just clear next step that you need to take. And moreover, this is not a lecture at all. मेरी और शेयर की बात भी हुई थी. It won't be a lecture. It will be a discussion. It will be more of a conversation. So I'll take a pause after each section for your thoughts, for your questions, and definitely don't hold back. Ask as much as you can so that uh, we can help you in preparing yourself. So first of all, let me introduce Kamal Jaiswal. He's an alumni. Kamal, can you just say hi, unmute you and just say hi?
Hey, hello everyone. Hey, hi. Hello everyone. Hey,
Hello,
thanks
Kamal
Girish
ji.
for
Thank
having
you
me.
for joining us. It's a
So
pleasure
Kamal
to
is
have
an
you।
IIM K alumni with
Wow।
the 17 years in technology, including senior roles in Discovery, Walmart, Global Tech, Geo, and the Ola that we all use on daily basis.
Yes।
I would also like to introduce Hitesh. He's the co-founder and CTO. Hitesh,
Hi,
hi.
hello everyone.
He's having 15 years of experience, engineer, including 6 years as a solution architecture for Geo. Kallu Dunya Muthi Mein. Still, I hope everybody remember that.
Thank you
Okay,
so much, Hitesh ji, for joining us. It is a pleasure to have both of you along with Girish ji.
okay.
Yep.
So let me start with why this matter right now. Not 5 years ago, not 5 years from now, but right now. So I do not know kitne log yahan pe are born between 80 and 90. So I belong to particular interesting generation. People born in roughly 80s, 90s witness the fastest pace of technology change in human history. Unlike any young generation, bolo, when they grew up with a smartphone with the chat GPT and AI. Chat GPT to nahi aaya tha, but smartphone was there. And I have experienced the transition from complete analog to digital firsthand. So in 1995, 2000, there was an internet boom. In 2000, 2005, there was broadband and digital expansion. In 2004, it was a Web 2 and social media. In 2007, there was smartphone revolution with all touchscreen and all. And latest, it's more of a cloud computing with AI revolution. So as you can see in the illustration itself, you are looking an illustrative एक measure data नहीं है, it's just a visualization to show you the real shift that is happening currently. So you can see the marketing. So you can see the graph of marketing. That's an example. So traditionally, a small business might need to take 2 or 3 people to cover the content, design, campaign. But today, right now, a single tool by a single person is covering almost all the loads, all the activity. And that's not just true for marketing, it's true for research, design, support, admin, and other. Is there my voice echoing?
No, I think your voice is just fine.
Okay, perfect. So I just want to really clear about something that this is not replacing any people. Like Shreya mentioned, they sub jobless ho jayenge. It's not replacing the people. First of all, it's just giving you a lean founder, a small team, and leveraging the AI and the technology for enhancing your speed. So startups that figure out early are smarter. This is what I believe. Don't know about the better funding, but they are the smarter. They move fast with the same headcount. So AI landscape, uh, the AI landscape today, before we go into function by function, let me make sure we are all speaking on the same language. When I say AI, it's usually means primary four things. इसके आगे भी बहुत कुछ हो सकता है. मतलब आई एम ऑल्सो स्टिल लर्निंग एआई. एआई अभी 2-3 साल से ही फेमस हुआ है. सो आई एम ऑल्सो स्टिल अ लर्नर इन एआई. आई एम स्टिल लर्निंग द टेक्नोलॉजी. इट्स मूविंग एट I believe lightning speed, but I'm also still learning. So AI can be primarily, there can be four things. One is conversational that we generally use day to day. That is ChatGPT Cloud. The tool talks in a plain language. It can be English, Hindi, or any other regional language, and they help you to write, research, and think about certain problems. The
Uh,
second,
Sorry to cut you off, Girish. Right now, your voice is echoing a little bit.
just give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
The voice was fine. It was not echoing at all.
Uh, I don't know. It was a little bit of an echo at my end somehow. So I think we can just see once
No,
more.
on my side also it was echoing.
Okay. Let's just try again. That's okay.
Is
Since
it
the
better?
session is tech.
Is it better now?
Absolutely. Perfect.
So, as I was mentioning, there's the four primary heads. One is conversational, I just mentioned. Second is the generative and design AI. It's more of a logo image creation with, you can think of Canva AI or Adobe Premium AI, which generates certain uh, designs.
Excuse me, please. Your voice is not audible now. In trying to save the echo effect, now we can't hear properly.
Very strange.
Giriji, a little, we'll have to just work it out a little bit.
Just give me then 2 minutes. Let me
Yeah,
switch.
yeah. No worries. In the meanwhile, while he joins in, can we know what are the kind of AI tools that you all are using right now? Is there anyone using anything other than, of course, ChatGPT?
Gemini
Gemini.
and Canva AI.
Yeah. The Claude is the next one that is there. Claude is
I
something that is very interesting also.
I tried that Google का P से नाम है Popeli or something.
Okay.
But I don't know वो उसमें ना I couldn't understand how it's running.
Right.
So I left it in that way only.
So we have a lot of comments also. There's Google Flow. We have Hiteshji and Kamalji. They'll guide us better on what is the kind of tools that are there that y'all are using. We would actually know the kind of jargons that are used nowadays.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you just give me access now in this?
To share your screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Shruti, are you there?
Yeah, I have given the access.
Okay, let me try to share now. Is it now visible?
Your voice is absolutely audible and it's visible now. We're ready to go.
Okay, but I believe the beautification of the presentation might go.
That's completely fine. I
but,
think this is great.
but I believe that won't affect the overall.
Perfect. I
Sometimes,
think it works.
sometimes it happens, I believe.
No worries.
Okay, just a second then. Okay, what's displaying my screen as of now?
Why this
Yeah.
matters now, yeah.
What is displayed? Is it giving the
Why
AI?
this matters now? That is being displayed.
Okay, why does it matter? Then we'll go to the AI landscape
The
AI
today.
AI
landscape, yes.
landscape today.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you, thank you. And now I'm better audible, right? I believe.
Yes,
So
yes, of
Absolutely.
course.
the fourth thing that I believe it's the automation workflow. It's the tools that we use, like it can be Zapier, it can be a number of tools that is available in the market. The automation tools. The last we will now automation tool is not only about the what you call the AI, but it's more of a automation that we use day to day, and it is not necessary it's an AI, but it can be a sort of a software itself. Now, if we go to the other page, so before starting, I asked Thai Lucknow to share me the founders and the list of participants, those who are participating. And as per the basic knowledge that I had, there are about 56 founders in this room, and among 9 of them is a pure core tech and SaaS-based business. And I believe all those tech founders might be knowing many things more than me. The other about 18% are tech-enabled founders. Now, tech-enabled founders are primarily into edtech, are into agri-tech, health tech, and technology. And definitely they have certain product which is soft as in software by their heart. But 29 of them, just over half of the room, are more into the traditional sectors like FMCG, textile, and other beauty, hospitality, handicraft, and all. So I'm telling you this because I built this today's session for all these three groups. Wherever you are starting from, there's something here for you where you can start your AI journey. So what AI is actually is. Let's see it properly because I know AI can feel like a black box for many of you. But traditional software is a kind of a billing software which you might be using, or there might be some Shopify websites or e-commerce website which works on rules that is developed by the developers. If it happens, every single outcome is already programmed in advance. Whereas AI, the kind of the AI that is behind the cloud and ChatGPT, that works a bit differently. It's been trained on a large volume of text and information. So instead of following rigid rule, it can understand what you are asking and generate a sensible response. The response can be analysis, writing, or doing anything based on your ideas and your prompt. The simplest way to think about it's a very capable assistant. It's not a magic, but and as an assistant, it doesn't replace your judgment. It just amplify what you are thinking and what you are planning to do. What's beyond AI? Like it's not always AI, but what's beyond AI? Because today's session is all about the automation also. It's not AI, it's tech also. So when we talk broadly about tech, it's not just chatbot, but something more apart from this. It can be a cloud tool. Cloud tool can be like Google Workspace that you use for file transfers, for checking mails. That is the cloud tools that nowadays people use. There are many no code, low code builders for a simple form, simple application, even a simple website, like you write a prompt and it will generate a website for you. Then there's an cyber security and backup process. As a founder, you should also know about that. And definitely automation platforms that is available like Zapier that I mentioned, which help you to connect between two apps, like transferring information from one place to another place. Now, when I started, I mentioned there's a very simple process. I won't be speaking about huge jargons. So when I talk about the simple adoption of AI, I would like to say there's a simple 5-step process. You can plan it. Just pick first is the identification. So just pick one repetitive task that eats up your most of the week's time, the productive time. Just pick one thing. Then you can go and search for any free tool available. You can do pilot testing. You can choose any one of the tool. Just don't overthink which one to use, but just start with one of the tool. Try it once, settle if it is working, it is fitting your workflow, you can start using it. Then after a couple of using of about 2 to 3 or 4 weeks, you can track, you can measure, you can see that is it saving your time or saving your cost. And based on that, you can scale it up by distributing the same tool across your team, across your people. Now, some ground rule for today. Before we dive into these 7 areas that I've spoken early, there's a 3 quick rules for this session. Number one, no question is very basic. So even if you have very basic questions, there's nothing technical. We can start from the real business need here. Nothing technical jargons. So keep on asking after each section. We'll give you a time. Number two, I'll pause for a discussion after each 7 section. So if you want to, I would genuinely like to understand what you would like to know more about it, and I myself and Hitesh can help you in this. Number three, everything I show here is no code, so you do not need to be very technical to operate or use those tools. So I will start with the first thing, that is marketing, content, and branding. So let's start with the marketing because this is where the most of you can see the fastest win. ये एक ऐसी जगह है जहां पे आप तुरंत अप्लाई करके you can immediately start getting the results. So one of the founder in this room realistic write and design the week's content. मतलब यहाँ के जितने भी फाउंडर है उनमें से कोई भी फाउंडर एक वीक का कंटेंट लाइक इंस्टाग्राम कैप्शन और क्रिएटिंग कंटेंट कैन क्रिएट दैट जितना टाइम आपको एक चाय पीने में लगती है एक कप चाय, उतना ही टाइम में आप अपना ये काम कर सकते हैं. लुक एट दिस टिपिकल ग्राफ ऑन लेफ्ट हैंड साइड. यू कैन सी where you can see that AI assistant takes, if you are working manually by hand in initial days, it takes about 4 hours by manual person, but it takes hardly 15 to 20 minutes for AI to generate any kind of a textual content. Textual content definitely takes lesser time, but the graphical content, the images might take not more than 15-20 minutes to create a beautiful content piece of content for you. So roughly 8 times faster than this. Now, when we talk about content and marketing content and branding, you can divide these into few items. Number one is the social, a very simple social media caption. This is where many people start with it, like creating Instagram caption based on the audience. The caption can differ from Instagram to LinkedIn, and the AI can adjust itself, like creating a very professional content for LinkedIn, creating a very what do you call, the modern style content for Instagram. Second is that you can create ad copies, like आप कई ad copies को you can within minimum time you can generate many ad copies, or you can do A/B testing of your ad copies. Number three can be creating a blog content. Now, blog content is something which has to be very SEO friendly, so it can help you in that. The AI tools, creating the full email campaign, like writing series of letters, emails, promotional emails can be drafted instantly. On the visual side, you can think of creating a logo, a brand visual generation, creating a brand manual. Like if you are using cloud, it can easily create, आप अपनी बारे में बताइए, it can create a complete brand guideline for you. Even creating a landing page without even touch of a code, even writing a single line, only using prompt, it can create a complete landing page for you. So this is a basic things. Presentation is also one of them. So I would like to ask Hitesh or Kamal, if you can just brief us here that how we can use these tools.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, hello everyone again. So like I heard everyone, like you were telling, like we have been using ChatGPT, okay, Claude, Gemini, and other tools.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they are great. They do things great. But like as we are trying to do things for business, okay, so though all those tools are working in silos, so I think I would suggest, like if you can think of something to integrate the same tool, like in a seamless way, whatever the business you are working, like are you using them seamless, integrated within your business data, not as something like I open a browser, I give him, feed him the data and repeat on, keep on giving him data, then extracting the like output. Like as Girish also pointed out, like for the marketing, branding and content. See, like once we have a business DNA, so we will have a branding kit. Like what is the logo? What is the tone of the company? What is his clearly ICP is. So once we have defined, and once like every time the designer is creating it, we can't we give it to share it to designer and just create the images to out of it. We don't repeat it again and again. So if you are able to make this AI, give him the logo and he remembers your thing and just generate. Yes.
Kamalji, can you show something so that our audience can also visualize, understand?
Yeah. Yes, sure. Okay. I think Hitesh. Yeah, Hitesh is sharing.
So, participant, you can just see this is one of the tool with the name of Synergon Suite. What name should I mention? Kamal?
Yeah, it's a Synergon.
Synergon Suite. So here you can
Yes.
see that it's a beautiful tool. Similarly, there are a number of other tools as well. Here you can see a similar. You can just create, publish content, and it will go online immediately. So
Yes. So Hitesh, you can just like just go to the creatives and see, like, you can automatically try creating a content. Am I audible? Yeah. Creative engine.
So,
Yeah.
so here you can see there's n number of tools to use it. You just give a campaign brief, describe a campaign, or you can even leave it blank. You can describe something about your product, about your information, and it will create you can just describe about your product, about your service, and it will create, you can see the
Yeah.
generation steps. You can see the
Yes.
generation tabs. It is instantly creating the AI responses, and it will create a content for you, which can be directly posted in your social media from this itself. The kind of a content can be image, can be audio, can be video. They might be showing one of them, that is, I believe, image, Kamal.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Image.
yeah, so this
That's
is one of the kind of tool where you just write a prompt, you describe about your campaign, and it will create a piece of content. Yeah, definitely. Sometime, as I mentioned, humanly, it might take about 4 to 5 hours to create an image. Even less than that. For a complex, it might take more. But using AI, it won't take more than 10 to 15 minutes to create image, to write about the brief. Yeah, here you can see a small content as created. Now you can just directly post this content in any social media. You can see the content has been auto feed in this panel. It has been now published. As soon as it get published, it will be posted in Instagram. So you can create the content, or you can plan it accordingly कि आप जैसे ही उसको content की piece of content बनाइए. Now बहुत बार ये होता है ना कि एक trend आया है. For example, there was a trend in Burj Khalifa, then there's a trend of protest, there's a trend of certain things. So whenever you are following certain trends, बहुत बार हमसे trend छूट जाते हैं, because हम लोग उस trend को follow करने में अपने designer को, अपने team को बोलते हैं, and meanwhile जब तक वो होता है तब तक हमसे वो trend छूट जाता है. Now using AI, you can follow all the trends, और वहां ट्रेंड आप फॉलो करके you can start posting the content. It can be image took lesser time, इसलिए हमने उनको आपको बना के दिखा दिया. Image, audio, video, anything can be done. So this is a part of branding. It's a part of what you call part of branding, part of content creation and marketing tools, where you can use and start publishing and start posting it across everything.
Yeah, rightly pointed, Girish ji. Like, you can run n number of experiment. Okay, आपको कोई कंटेंट बनाने के लिए कोई टीम नहीं चाहिए. Now you can experiment with n number of, जैसे कोई त्योहार आ रहा है, any festival, so you can any news, so you can run number of experiments and try it out.
ओके, सो एक और चीज मुझे आप लोगों को बतानी है कि जब भी आप दिवाली में अपना कैंपेन्स बनाते हैं, सो बहुत बार आपके जो कैंपेन्स चलाने वाले होते हैं या फिर जो डिजिटल मार्केटिंग कर रहे होते हैं, वो आपसे कहते हैं कि मुझे और कंटेंट चाहिए. वो इसलिए कहते हैं क्योंकि वो लोग ए बी टेस्टिंग करते हैं अपने ग्राफिक्स की, अपने कंटेंट की, एड कॉपीज की. नाउ अगर अर्लियर जब आप हम लोग काम करते थे, तो हम लोग बहुत सारा कंटेंट लेके अगर बनाएंगे, तो देयर इज अ प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट ऑफ एवरी इमेज, वीडियो, टेक्स्ट. बट हियर यूजिंग एआई यू कैन ऑल, आप वो सारी चीजों को आप छोड़कर यू कैन कीप ऑन डूइंग ए बी टेस्टिंग. आप कंटेंट की स्पीड बढ़ा सकते हैं. एंड जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल बहुत सारी ऐसी कंपनियां हैं, फॉर एग्जांपल फ्रीडो है, एंड बहुत सारी प्रोटीन पाउडर कंपनीज है, वो अपनी एड कॉपीज को टेस्ट करती है, सो दैट दे कैन रिड्यूस द ओवरऑल कॉस्टिंग ऑफ देयर कैंपेन. And that can only happen using AI. That can happen using AI, या फिर स्पीड अगर आपके पास है कहीं से, तो it will really help you in doing overall A/B testing of your campaigns.
Yep, that's
Anything
true.
else, Dr. Kamal?
No,
In
I
this?
think you have covered it very nicely. So
Okay.
yeah. So I
Perfect.
think the best part, what I try to resonate it, See, like they can work in silos. Okay, they can work in silos. अलग से आप करो. You can create in Instagram also. But okay, but यहाँ पे है कि consolidate अगर आपको एक डेटा एक जगह मिले कि जहाँ पे आपके चैट भी हो रहे हैं, ओके, जहाँ पे आपके कस्टमर के डेटा भी हैं, जहाँ पे आपके ब्रांड की भी डेटा है, आई थिंक देन यू विल स्टार्ट getting its importance and correlation, not silos. Not silo means with AI you have the power now. जैसे कि अगर कोई सेल्स टीम है, he is just looking at the sale data. जो मीडिया टीम है, मार्केटिंग, he is looking. बट आप सब कुछ एक साथ देखोगे ना, I think you can add lot of value, add new dimension to your customer.
So you by that you mean कि अगर हम marketing कर रहे हैं, it is not regarding only the generation of content, but also the responses, the likes, the comments you are getting, and you are recording here so that you can take certain decisions of next content, piece content creation. कि अगला content क्या बनाए so that it's become relatable based on your past data. And वो आपको एक ही tool में यहाँ दिख जाता है. This is what you want to say?
Yes, this is what also, and how to customer को जो हम जैसे engage कर रहे हैं और re-engage कर रहे हैं, अपने बजट को ऐसे allocate कर रहे हैं, how we are allocating, how much we are spending. You have everything in your visibility on your radar. So
Okay.
that becomes very seamless.
Okay, so I have a question from Richa Rathor. ये synergy suite is free to access or based on credit. So Richa,
Yes.
this is one of the tool. This is one of the tool that has been displayed it to you. It's easier for Kamal and Hitesh and me to display this tool. There's n number of और भी tool है, वो भी हम आपको future में दिखाएंगे. Every tool is free to use. It can be paid. It have different packages. It has different plans. But definitely you can explore this tool and you can see कि ये कैसे क्या क्या काम करता है. Every tool have a different capability. Synergy suite is a suite which doesn't have it's not limited to one activity of AI, but it can, जैसे जैसे हम अपना सेशन आगे बढ़ाएंगे, you can see more capability, not just synergy but all other tools as well. Synergy is very good tool because ये यहीं पे सारे काम करा, मतलब it is helping you out in many items, so it will really help you. Any other questions or we can move to the next section?
We can move to next.
Yeah, perfect. So I'll be sharing my screen again. Thank you, Hitesh.
Thank you.
Okay, so just a second. Yeah. Okay, I believe my screen is again visible. So just after marketing, the important aspect come is sales and lead generation. So this is a, you can say, follow up of the last slide. जो हमने लास्ट अभी देखा है उसी का फॉलोअप है. जब कमल हमसे डिस्कस कर रहे थे हम लोग कि how this particular data is helping us to analyze. Now we are creating many content, image, video, many content every day. वो हमें हेल्प कैसे कर रहा है? So now imagine personally following up with the 50 leads. आपने content बनाया, you start getting the leads. Now you are following up with more than 50 leads.
इनको पेमेंट कैसे करते हैं किराया वालों को?
Online.
Okay, so we have many leads on a daily basis, and we have to personally follow up them. That used to take our sales representative like 50% of the day, more than that, for following up with the leads for about 5 hours. But using the AI assistant tools, that takes about just 15 minutes to outreach all the leads, nurture them, discuss with them. The nurturing of the leads can be of different style, like audio, video, it can be audio like call ki tarah, ya WhatsApp, SMS, everything, even the mail, everything goes using AI, everything is automated. So it doesn't take much time to do all kind of a follow-ups. Now, follow-ups means, first of all, that is a AI assistant CRM entries. So your lead data stay organized without any manual data entry. So many of you might be running your digital campaigns, and जो आपके digital marketing agency है, they used to give you an Excel sheet. ये बहुत पुरानी बात हो गई. They used to still give you the Excel sheet कि आपके इतने lead generate हुए. What you used to do, either you do manual follow-up या calls होती हैं. Now using AI tools and technology, you can directly do the all kind of a data entry automatically using the AI tools. Number two, once you are having a conversation, once the AI is having conversation with your leads, you can start giving the lead scoring. For example, for example, you are having 100 of leads in your CRM. So AI can help you in figuring out which leads are actually worth chasing. Instead of treating every leads, every inquiry in same way, you know that आप किस lead से बात करो, which needs your time, and by lead scoring. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर हमारे AI असिस्टेंट ने उनसे बात की है आपके लीड्स के साथ, और उसने उसको स्कोरिंग दी है, लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ द लीड हैव गिवन हिज नंबर, हिज name, his location, his service that he wants, then you start scoring that lead based on the conversation that is happening. And once the AI knows कि हाँ इनकी particular need है, he can give a scoring of about like 60 70 out of 100. And then that is the point where you manually go and call them. Instead of calling all 50, you will be just calling 5 after their lead scoring. Second is personalized outreach. As I mentioned, all the conversation will be a personalized one. For example, अगर AI मुझसे बात करता है, he will just mention hello Girish, how are you, with my name. So that feels a personalized, and वो लगता है कि it's good to have a conversation. Although कई लोगों को पता चल जाता है कि there is an AI assistant in background, but still it really helps. All the follow-up sequences is automatically created. For example, whatever you do manually, आपने किसी अपने एक lead को call किया to take the details, he just mentioned, okay, I'm busy right now, can you just call me after like an hour or so. The AI will automatically set up the sequence. Like for example, if he says, okay, just call me after half an hour, the AI agent in the background will call after 1 hour automatically. So instead of falling randomly, it will set a sequence कि किसके बाद क्या आएगा. Like for example, if you have given his number and name, the next question will be asking what kind of a service that you need. So everything falls into the sequence only. And the last is that it can help you in creating your proposal, creating your quotations and everything automatically. And it really helps. Instead of starting with a very blank page, you can have all the content ready with you. You prioritize your work, you prioritize your processes, and then you send the proposal or draft. Or once you have collected all the data, for example, अगर आपका CCTV का काम है, and किसी ने आपको आपके AI एजेंट से बात किया कि what is the number of camera you need, so you'll say I need 4 cameras. Okay, what quality of camera you need? Okay, I need IP cameras. So at the end, the back end, the AI is already doing all the automation, and it is creating its own quotation. As soon as the call is disconnected, the quotation can go to the customer, and customer जैसे ही आपके पास quotation पहुंचा, he can make the payment. So what actually you are doing, your AI is doing everything. You are just going and installing that particular service or providing that particular services. CCTV is one of them, but it is about the providing that services. So everything, the proposal, quotation, the payment, the reminder, everything goes in one after another in a very good follow-up sequences. So this is one of them. I'll ask Kamal once again, is there something for this as well for you with you? Sales and
No,
generation?
yeah, no, I think I totally aligned. But only one thing I want to add here.
Yeah,
Like
please.
for any business, their client is like utmost important. क्योंकि बिना client के क्या ही business होगा, है कि नहीं? So like to maintain a client, like people will have like depending on the business size, whether it is a small business, medium, or the high. Okay, so they will have their respective team. जैसे उनके पास सेल्स टीम हुई, मीडिया टीम हुई, मार्केटिंग हुई. तो सोचिए आजकल के टाइम में जैसे कि यू आर स्टार्टिंग योर ओन स्टार्टअप. ओके, सो इट्स बिकम वेरी डॉन्टिंग एंड इट्स वेरी ट्रिवियल बिजनेस. अब मुझे सेल्स का तो आइडिया ही नहीं है, ना ही मार्केटिंग का आइडिया है, तो मैं कैसे काम शुरू करूँ, अब मैं कैसे करूँ? Okay, I think that is so AI can be a very leverage here. Okay, it can be a tool which can be a guiding tool also for you. तो इवन अगर आपको पता है कि मुझे कस्टमर को कैसे सीआरएम, जैसे सीआरएम में मेंटेन करते हैं, भले जैसे पहले एक्सेल में मेंटेन करते, जैसे फिर अदर सीआरएम टूल्स आते हैं, उनके सब्सक्रिप्शन भी बहुत हाई होते हैं, है कि फिर प्लस आप एआई से कैसे जैसे मैंने सुना कि स्टार्टिंग में देयर आर अदर फ्यू जो ऑटोमेशन, जेपियर, एन10, इन लोगों की बात कर रहे हैं. लाइक दीज आर वेरी गुड टूल्स टू इवन स्टार्ट विद कि मैं अपने क्लाइंट्स को कैसे मैनेज करूंगा. बिकॉज जो एलएलएम है और जेमिनाई है और चैट जीपीटी, इनकी सब देखिए, कोई भी एलएलएम है, उनमें एक चीज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, दे कैन जनरेट थिंग्स, क्योंकि दे नो व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट कंटेंट वुड बी। ओके,
Yes.
जब ने आप, हाँ, तो बस वो ही करते हैं। उन्हें
Okay.
पता है कि प्रोबेबिलिटी में कि
Hmm.
नेक्स्ट कंटेंट कैसे जनरेट करते हैं, और
Okay.
वो इसलिए गुड है कि दे, वेदर इट इज अ टेक्स्ट और इमेज या वीडियो, दे विल
Okay.
नो, दे विल जनरेट कि वो नेक्स्ट वर्ड या नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस क्या फिट बैठता है। दे विल कीप ऑन जनरेटिंग, बस
Got it.
उन्हें वही पता है।
Kamal,
और बस, हाँ हाँ,
Can we take one question from Varun Gupta? Varun, can you just
यस,
unmute and tell what exactly you want to tell so that I can answer it?
Yeah. Hi, Girish.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, my question is like as a startup or as a founder, we are like knowing that these kind of tools are available into the market and all, but how much we can rely on like AI tool is taking the decision, this lead is correct, this lead is not correct, because we are saying that AI is doing some kind of segmentation on the basis of their intelligence, that this could be our potential customer and this is a waste of time and not to waste the time for this customer. But how much percentage is there like we can rely that most of the leads will be marked by AI, that these are qualified leads, and the cost is also there to use such tools, because those are also some costly tools, and how much we rely on AI conversation with the clients, like AI is screening them out and then marking these leads
Got
as
it.
a, yeah. So
yeah,
can
yeah,
you,
Got it.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Mhm.
so I'll just answer in in two, three sentences, and Kamal
Excuse
can
me,
pick it
sir.
up.
I just want to add in this. Hello.
Yeah. Yes.
सर आई वांट टू जस्ट ऐड वन थिंग, जैसे अभी वरुण जी ने बोला ना कि लीड जनरेशन में शायद कंफ्यूजन हो या कुछ ऐसा कुछ क्रिएट हो सकता है। लाइक अभी मेरा रिसेंट एक्सपीरियंस आई वुड लाइक टू शेयर। मैंने जेमिनाई से पूछा था दैट आई एम गोइंग टू सर्टेन सिटी फॉर एग्जीबिशन, can you please advise me like what are the best hotels for me for a woman to go and stay there, and the hotels Gemini listed me, they all had bad reviews in Google reviews.
Okay, we'll come to that, Shriyanka ji. We'll come to that. Currently, we are in a position to talk about the lead generation. You are the other part of the lead. You are the lead for the hotel industry. So we'll come to that point. We'll tell how to get hold of those things. But to answer Varun, incorrect lead segmentation, as you just particularly mentioned, the primary thing is that if you're training your AI with all your information without any external intervention, definitely your AI, your tool will behave much better than the humans. This is for sure. I can even show you one small example that you have to train, you have to tell your AI, your tool about yourself, and then only you can mature, or you can segment your leads based on that. Now, error can be definitely be there. I'm not denying that, but there's a certain percentage of those errors. There's a certain percentage of the deviation with the lead segmentation. I understand there might be some cases, but the percentage, like for example, currently you are working manually with 100% of your lead. Later on, you have to just, your 80% lead segmentation is correct. The rest 20% is incorrect. So you have to just work on those 20%. This is what I feel. But how to train your AI about your company, I believe Kamal can share the screen, tell us more about it, and guide a bit about training our tools so that we can do better lead generation, because that's the second pillar of our AI
Yeah,
sales and lead generation.
yeah, I think that's correctly, गिरीश जी, आपने सही बोला। पर मैं वो श्रेयांका जी
No
का
question.
वो जो
That
क्वेश्चन था,
we
या जो
could
श्रेयांका
you
जी का
please
जो क्वेश्चन था,
respond
वो मैं
attention?
पहले, हेलो,
Just a minute.
या
You know, a hybrid media venture like Tree Take, how can it use or leverage AI to repurpose high quality long form print journalism into dynamic SEO optimized web content without losing editorial integrity or blowing up server overhead?
That is a part of content creation you were mentioning, ma'am.
Yes,
Will
yes.
Yeah. Okay, fine. We'll discuss that point. we are just taking up the lead generation process. Then later on we can take that question as well. Kamal, please.
या मैं बस जस्ट श्रेया जी के एग्जांपल से कोरिलेट करूंगा। उन्हें कैसे पता चला कि जो होटल उन्हें मिल रहा है वो अच्छे रिव्यू वाले नहीं है, तो उन्होंने रिव्यू देखे। तो सिमिलरली जो ये केपीआई या मैट्रिक्स जिससे हमें पता चलता है कि वो चीज अच्छा नहीं है, दैट बिकम्स नाउ मोर इम्पोर्टेंट। जैसे अगर हमारे सेल्स बंदे को हमने बोला है कि तुम अच्छे लीड हमें डेमो दो, है ना, अगर वो नहीं देता है, कैसे हमें पता है कि हमें उस वीक में कुछ डेमो मिला ही नहीं, कुछ मीटिंग मिला ही नहीं, कुछ काम बिजनेस हुआ ही नहीं।
करेक्ट करेक्ट,
ठीक है,
हाँ।
बस हमें एआई को भी वैसे ही हमें उसे बताना होगा कि भाई तुम ठीक काम नहीं कर रहे हो। वो हम नहीं बता पाएंगे तो हमें एक्सपर्ट को पुल इन करके हमें उसे बताना होगा। अब वही बताने का या सो आई थिंक जब जो कन्वे करने का, मैसेज करने का तरीका है, आई थिंक दैट विल बी जस्ट डिफरेंस। यहाँ हम इंसानों को बता रहे थे जिसमें इंग्लिश या हिंदी में बात कर सकते हैं। यहाँ व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग टू एनी एआई टूल्स, सो टूल्स विल हैव इट्स ओन लैंग्वेज।
So you mean to say you
yeah.
have to, so you mean to say you have to train your AI models?
Yeah, I think rather than train, because यहाँ पे train यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा strong word हो जाता है, क्योंकि ट्रेनिंग और एआई वो ज्यादा एक्सपेंसिव है। बट एज द टूल्स हैव इवॉल्व्ड मोर, हमें जैसे हम मेल लिखते हैं या किसी को कन्वे करते हैं, आर्टिकुलेट, सो नाउ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज हाउ वी आर आर्टिकुलेटिंग थिंग्स और इवन कन्वेइंग द मैसेज टू ह्यूमन और एआई बिकम्स अटमोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट। तो हम किसी भी मैसेज को एआई को लिख के बताएंगे कि हाँ मुझे ऐसे लीड चाहिए जो पहले मुझे कौन से चैनल में आए हैं, इन्होंने कैसे क्वेश्चन पूछे हैं, वो इंटरेस्ट मेरे प्रोडक्ट में दिखा रहे हैं कि नहीं, पहले तुम वो सब फिल्टर करो, उसके बाद मुझे बताओ हाँ ये जेन्युइन लीड है, तभी मुझे तुम मीटिंग सेट करो।
ओके,
तो
क्या
वो
आप
आर्ट
क्या आप मुझे ये सेल्स का थोड़ा सा आप प्रीव्यू दिखा सकते हैं कुछ?
यस यस,
हमारे पास समय
yeah
थोड़ा
yeah
कम है, हमारे पास
yeah definitely yeah so I think what we can show, like Synergon AI has a ref pulse. Okay, so Hitesh, can you
Yeah, I'm
please
sharing this.
yeah so yeah
हमें थोड़ा जल्दी करना होगा कमल जी, बिकॉज
yes yeah
time is less.
sure. So here Synergon takes all the leads on the channel. It is omni-channel, whether you are on your business is on a portal, or whether it's on the WhatsApp, okay, or even on the voice. So we capture all your footfalls or all your leads and put it on the ref pulse, which is our CRM. And if you also have in-house CRM जैसे HubSpot ये सब हुआ, तो हम उनको भी करते हैं। हम क्या करते हैं कि जैसे कि आपके पास कोई प्रोडक्ट है, सपोज समझ लीजिए कोई साड़ी या प्रोडक्ट, एनीथिंग, एनी इन कैटलॉग आइटम, जैसे हमारे पास है, चैट है कि सीआरएम है, कन्वर्सेशन है, हिसाब एआई है। तो किसी ने बोला कि मुझे हिसाब एआई की चाहिए, तो हम क्या करते हैं, हिसाब एआई का जो भी सब्सक्रिप्शन का रेट है, हम उस कन्वर्सेशन को उसका वैल्यू टैग कर देते हैं। तो हमारे लिए नाउ कन्वर्सेशन इज मैप टू द रेवेन्यू। तो हम यहाँ पे मैट्रिक्स ट्रैक कर सकते हैं कि हाँ जो बंदा मुझे इस प्रोडक्ट के बारे में क्वेरी कर रहा है वो मेरे लिए इतना वैल्यू रखता है, हम उसको रिलेट करेंगे। हितेश सर वो रेफ पल्स पे लेके चलिए।
So RevPulse is also one of the tool. It is more of a lead generation, lead nurturing, lead scoring. As you can
यस
as you can see, मुझे लग रहा है कि Mr. Amit Arora is one of the lead recently, and he's in a journey of purchase. His lead score is 65. So this is lead nurturing. So जैसे हमने RevPulse की बात की और किसी ने नेट पे जाके इसको सर्च किया, and यहाँ पे so the lead capturing also gets started, the lead nurturing also gets started, and हम उसका conversion करना शुरू कर सकते हैं।
या वी कैन, इफ यू गो टू इनसाइड कमल जायसवाल पे अगर क्लिक करेंगे, हितेश सर वो अंदर जाइए, हाँ, तो वी कैन सी लाइक व्हाट कन्वर्सेशन ही डिड इन विच प्लेटफॉर्म। सो इफ यू सी इंक्वायरीज,
right, so inquiry frequency, multi-channel, okay, in WhatsApp tell me about Hisab AI, lead capture, and so, right, perfect,
yes.
ठीक है, so this is so participants, this is one of again a tool we can use any tool. This is one of the good tools. The tool is something which give you the power to execute that particular process in your business. Currently, we are speaking about lead generation. So, अगर आप देख सकते हैं, so lead is getting generated, lead is getting recorded, and it will now be nurtured. Now, nurture is
हाँ
also automatic. It can be via call, it can be via text, it can be via WhatsApp, and many other.
यहाँ से आप मीटिंग उससे बुक कर सकते हैं, उसे मेल भेज सकते हैं। अगर आप इतने साल बाहर जाइए तो सपोज आपके वेबसाइट पे आप उसको वहां से भी पुश नोटिफिकेशन, व्हाट्सएप कैंपेन मैसेजेस, वो सब सारे भी भेज सकते हैं। अगर किसी एक लीड को आप सेलेक्ट करेंगे
Perfect.
तो वहां से भी आप री एंगेज भी कर सकते हैं।
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Very nice. So, shall we move to the next step, please? Okay, let me share my screen once again. Okay, so after the lead generation, what comes into the picture? आपने सेल्स कर लिया, सेल्स करने के बाद सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है कस्टमर सर्विस। द कस्टमर सर्विस बहुत बार ना बहुत बैकफायर करती है, बिकॉज इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू आंसर एंड सर्व योर कस्टमर, सो बाय अ स्मॉल टीम वी स्पेंड लॉट ऑफ टाइम आंसरिंग द सेम ओल्ड क्वेश्चंस। कि सोचिए आपका कोई नया कस्टमर बैंक मिला आपको, you are asking again the same 10, 20, 15 questions, and it is taking a lot of your time of your the customer service person. So with an AI assistant responses, the customer services can be easily done. Not just that, for example, if you are running a company, for example, if you are a dentist, you are running अपना आपका एक dental clinic है, somebody is calling you to take appointment, somebody is calling you to reschedule appointment, somebody is calling you for any other activity. Now this take lot of time. So for just to give you a small example, for a small team it takes lot of time, a typical day, for example, 2 to 3 hours. But for AI assistant, it is instantaneous. Like you can respond, the AI can respond immediately. Either it is for scheduling your services or taking certain product to know more about the product and many other things. In fact, the FAQ can be also automated. How? I'll be showing, I'll be showing in coming later stage. I will be showing a display, a small display. AI can draft all the responses to your consumers. This is basically no code platforms. Like you just give a prompt, it can help you in developing certain tools. It will help you in certain briefing all your details. The sentiments and the tone checking before you are sending anything can be also done by AI. AI is not always correct, but it will definitely give you a good assistant. And one important thing that when AI should be hands off from the actual human, that the trust point with your customer, you don't want to get wrong. So that's where you pull off the AI and you do manual. So आपने बहुत जगह use भी किया होगा. If I do not know how many of you have used AWS servers. So AWS का जो customer service है ना, whenever you start asking certain questions, it will respond to certain level, and as soon as that the knowledge is not with them with the AI agent, then he will say, okay, I'm connecting you to a human customer service. So that comes into play. क्यों? Why? Because there are certain questions a human can only answer. So definitely, जैसे आप लोगों ने पूछा, it can go wrong. Yes, it can go wrong. So we always train our AI based on the scenario that we know, and we train उस सिनेरियो के बाहर अगर जैसे ही डिस्कशन जाता है, तो AI always mention, okay, now this will be taken up by the human. So I'll just give you a small demonstration how this AWS ka AI is working for customer service. As you can see my screen, there's a small AI ka WhatsApp ka not WhatsApp, a chatbot hai. So as soon as you start chatting with, for example, you mentioned that your server is not working, how can you help? So वो खुद ही बताएगा it has stopped due to any billing or any restarting, and it'll ask should I restart. फिर अगर आप पूछते हैं कि माय बकेट का परमिशन नहीं है, तो उसमें वो खुद ही आंसर कर देगा आफ्टर चेकिंग योर अकाउंट दैट बकेट हैज बीन नॉट करेक्टली गिविंग द एक्सेस. It can answer regarding the other charges. It can answer about your instances. आपका CPU slow हो जाता है. It can help you to identify the problem. Even it can help you in fixing the problem. So all this chat after you train your AI with lots of information, it can help you. I was telling about the FAQ automation. So if I'll go to the next slide. So I hope many of you might be knowing about this product Zoho. Traffic search. Okay. So एक ये Zoho का एक FAQ page है. Now, what is FAQ like? For example, if you're taking certain services, if you're taking certain products, there's an FAQ page. Now, nobody will read so much. Nobody will read so much. So this is a small widget. You can just put this widget in your application और आप वहाँ पे ये लिखिए कि आपने लिखा explore with AI. So if you want to read something, if you want to understand something, either you read everything, but you are having a certain question, तो आप एक छोटा सा widget लगाते हैं explore with chat GPT. So as soon as you open with chat GPT, it will open this page. You just enter it. So this you can implement in your softwares, in your websites, in your FAQ page. आपने अगर जैसे ही ये widget आपने install किया, your consumer can now start asking your with chat GPT about you. So मैंने ये बस डाला and आपने वो chat GPT का एक prompt अपने automatic आ गया. Just give me a second. Yeah, chat GPT का automatic prompt आ गया. He analyze the content, understand it thoroughly so that I can ask questions about it. So ChatGPT ने ये सारा का सारा understand किया and he says I am ready with the answer detailed question about this functionality. Now एक छोटा सा हमने यहाँ पे एक अपना एक tool लगाया. It is now sending all the data. I hope my screen is visible. No. Just a second.
No, not right now.
मैंने पूरी कहानी सुना दी without sharing the screen. I'm really
No, your
sorry.
screen was sharing.
Okay. Now my screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay. So this is जैसे मैंने बताया कि फॉर एग्जांपल आपके वेबसाइट में एक FAQ पेज है, एक इंफॉर्मेशन है, एक बहुत ज्यादा इंफॉर्मेशन है, बट कंज्यूमर नीड स्मॉल इंफॉर्मेशन. ये एक छोटा सा उसको डिस्कशन करना है. So you can install this small widget in your website, in your tool, open with ChatGPT. So this is a long टेक्स्ट, बहुत लंबा टेक्स्ट है एंड दिस इज अ मोनोलॉग. आप पढ़ पढ़ के आपको जो कर सकते हैं आप कर सकते हैं. बट if you're installing this small tool in your tool, small widget in your tool, you just open with this chat GPT. It will ask, analyze the content with the link and understand it thoroughly so that I can ask question about it. अब जैसे ही ये काम करते हैं तो read everything it read everything and it is now ready for the consumer to answer your question. So ultimately this is the training that you are giving to chat gpt or for example cloud. आप अपने ही इस इंफॉर्मेशन को डालते हैं एंड जब आप इससे क्वेश्चन करेंगे ही कैन आंसर. दिस टूल कैन डेफिनेटली आंसर ऑल योर क्वेश्चंस. बट जहां पर वो आता है कि नो आई कैन नॉट आंसर, इट विल रिडायरेक्ट यू टू द ओरिजिनल वेबसाइट और वेब पेज वेयर यू कैन कनेक्ट विद द ह्यूमंस. तो ये छोटा सा इट रियली हेल्प्स फॉर द फाउंडर्स. इट रियली हेल्प एवरीबडी कि आप टूल में इंस्टॉल कर सकते हैं, आप वेबसाइट में इंस्टॉल कर सकते हैं. इट रियली हेल्प्स एवरीवन टू अंडरस्टैंड एंड नो अबाउट योर प्रोडक्ट एंड सर्विसेज. सो ये एक छोटा सा टूल था. आई जस्ट वांट टू शो. Now next is operations. Basically operation is it's a fourth section in our discussion. So operation is a process जहाँ पे for example messy meetings आप करते हैं, बहुत लंबी एक मीटिंग होती है, but you need a summarization, automatically summarization. For example, we are doing meeting in Zoom. There is a small star button and that is AI assistant. Now what AI assistant will do, it makes the complete meetings a summarization. It do complete transcription. You can create your MOM. You can create MOM based on your need, like professional MOM, a sample MOM, and you can create your own. It also schedule and do all kind of a calendar coordination with your assistant. अगर आपका assistant नहीं है, the AI become the assistant. The other thing of automation can be based on operation is invoicing and billing that I will take care in the finance section. जो वो finance आएगा तब मैं बताऊंगा. A simple workflow automation can also be done here. So understanding the basic idea, trigger plus action, where something happens automatically caused by the other things that happens. So this one comes after another. So इसका एक छोटा सा process है. अगर आप ये देखेंगे, अगर आपको एक छोटा सा मेरे स्क्रीन में वीडियो दिख रहा है, this is a very very small example how this system works. So in terms of operation, so एक there's a meeting that 2-3 people starts. आपने पूरी मीटिंग की, the small button, अगर जूम में भी देखेंगे तो एक नोट्स लेने का एक वो प्रोसेस होता है. You can start taking the notes. आपने जैसे ही नोट्स लिए, it create the complete MOM. You can create your own bullet pointer highlights or discussion highlights based on the pointer. यहाँ पर भी you can do follow-ups planning. Like for example, आपने एक मीटिंग की जिसमें there's 10 pointers and 5 pointers that you need to take in the other meeting or the next meeting. It can create a follow-up calendar with sending the invites and everything gets automated. कि आपका invites भी चला गया, आपके meetings के notes भी बन गए, and everything else happens one after another using AI. So this is a tool where you can manage your operations very smoothly. तो जहां पे ऑपरेशंस मैनुअली होता है, वहां पे आप एआई की यूज करके वो सारे रिडंडेंट काम को यू कैन गिव इट टू द एआई एंड इट विल टेक केयर ऑफ द कंप्लीट प्रोसेस. Next is research and strategy. Now, exactly research and strategy की कहाँ जरूरत आती है? I'll show one example for that. For example, it takes your competitor 2 days, about 2 days, but it can be done within an hour. That's the 16 hours down to one of the, not 16 hours, it's just 16 times faster. You can do research and strategy. You can create your own research and strategy. This is a market research, that is the industry ki kya trends hain, what is the audience insight, everything pull are pulled together very fast. You can also do the competitor analysis. You can do the SWOT analysis using AI tools. It can summarize your long reports, articles. जैसे मैंने अभी दिखाया था, एक बहुत बड़ा report है. You just send it to an AI. You can add a small widget. You can send it to AI. It will summarize it for you. It can create small bullet pointers for you. It can do all kinds of SWOT analysis, and everything will be done without any issue. I'll show one small example again. Okay, I'll just open a window and then I'll show you. Okay, just a second. So I hope my screen is again visible to everyone. So यहाँ पर what I have done, there's one MSME scheme report by Uttar Pradesh government. Let me open it. It's a long document of 61 pages. आपको यहाँ दिख रहा है MSME policy and incentive scheme. It's a long 61 document. For example, after policy meetings and after all the discussions, company, you have to take certain decisions. So you just upload this document. You just read the entire document attached and suggest what are the 3 biggest opportunities for MSMEs. So ये document पढ़ के the AI. So I'm using Perplexity as of now. This is a very good tool for your research and strategy, and you can do lot of things. So ये एक tool है. It is very good for individuals for your own analysis. आपका भी कोई product है, आपकी भी कोई market है, और उस market के according या उस sector के according अगर कोई government की policy आई है, you just upload that document and keep on asking different questions. This primarily will search everything in that document itself. It doesn't go outside. It will search in the document itself, and it will keep suggesting you about different questions that you ask. मैंने यहाँ पे पूछा था, just suggest me the biggest opportunity for MSME. उसने कहा one is the food processing, second is the ODOP, that is one district, one product, and third is the logistic and manufacturing support services. So these 3 sectors will be getting the maximum opportunities जो मैंने इनसे पूछा. Then just after that, I just mentioned to do the SWOT analysis. उन्होंने ये टूल ने SWOT analysis करके बताया, in food processing there's a strength, there's a weaknesses, there's an opportunity for upcoming, and definitely there's a threat as well. So अगर आप इस तरह के टूल यूज करते हैं, so all kind of a research and strategy you can make decision faster. पहले अगर आपको याद हो, I do not know how many of people you used to do. फिलहाल मैं ये बहुत करता था कि whenever I used to come up with a certain products, या मुझे कोई नई सर्विसेज या नया टूल डेवलप करना होता था और मुझे ये देखना होता था कि ये मार्केट में इसकी डिमांड कितनी है, तो हमारे पास सिर्फ एक टूल होता था, एंड दैट वाज गूगल. आप गूगल में जाते थे, आप सर्च करते थे, आप 10 वेबसाइट्स खोलते थे, बहुत सारे टैब खुल जाते थे, यू स्टार्ट मेकिंग योर ओन नोट्स, वो नोट्स को फिर आप कंपाइल करते. सो नाउ ऑल दीज हैव बिकम ओल्ड. अब कोई नहीं करता. everything, everybody go to chat gpt, ये बता देना वो बता देना, that but that's not the right way. The right way is कि अगर आपके पास कोई पॉलिसी डॉक्यूमेंट है, आपके पास कोई एक गवर्नमेंट का डॉक्यूमेंट है, या आपका कोई एनालिसिस एक रिसर्च है, आपके सेक्टर का कोई रिसर्च डॉक्यूमेंट है, you upload in a tool and then keep on asking the question in and around that. So that's the good way of doing research nowadays, but definitely the things keeps on changing, so that's a part and parcel, like how you do it, how you manage it, it's up to you. But this is a basic tool which really helped me and definitely can help you as well. So after research and strategy, तो अगला आता है, इट्स ऑल अबाउट फाइनेंस. मैं बहुत कम टाइम लूंगा, आई डू नॉट नो मच अबाउट फाइनेंस, बट this couple of tools is really helping me, so I can just suggest you. So for example, from manual bookkeeping, it's very stressful, जो मैंने अभी देखा है. So AI takes and track everything like expense categorization. अभी आपको manually it might take about an hour or so in a month, but using AI assistant it just take 30 minutes. That's almost 6 times faster. You can do bookkeeping automation, that is expense categorization without any sorting, manual receipt and manually. You can do cash flow forecasting, simply what if scenario, like what happens if the client pays after 30 days, or you can even see that this client have paid always late, so again wo late payment kar sakta hai. This can also be analyzed. You can also track your invoices and expenses. Aapki budget planning bahut achhi ho sakti hai. You can do all kind of a budget planning. I want to flag one important caution over here. This is not a replacement for your accountant or CA. It's never an replacement. Always verify before filing anything, sending anything, or mentioning anything. It's just a tool. As of now, it's just a tool. So AI can help you in organizing and understanding your number. But the final sign off should be taken by the qualified professionals only. Only का word इसलिए मैंने बोल दिया because finance is something that needs, मतलब खतरा है आगे, इसलिए I do not want anybody to try it out, but it is easier, like creating your invoices, analyzing certain data is very easy. So again यहाँ पे एक छोटा सा tool है, that is ये tool Zoho का ही है, using AI, so it can help you in planning your operating expenses. It can also help you in expecting operating expenses जो आने वाले समय. For example, if you're sitting in the month of अप्रैल, मई, जून, जुलाई, एंड आपको अगर अपने एक्सपेक्टेशन करना है आगे के क्वार्टर में, सो इट कैन रियली हेल्प यू, एंड इट कैन ऑल्सो डिफाइन व्हाट इज द डेविएशन परसेंटेज और द डिफरेंसेस. सिमिलरली इसी का एक टूल है, एक एआई असिस्टेंट है जिसका नाम है जिया. The Zoho book have a AI assistant with the name of Zia. You can use it. It can definitely identify किस महीने में आपका expenses बढ़े थे, कब कम हुए थे, what is the minimum, what is the maximum, what is the deviation that is happening, what is the difference, कब आगे जाके आपका expenses reduce हो जाएंगे. So it can analyze and give you insights. और एक छोटा सा एजेंट और भी है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इन योर मीटिंग, ड्यूरिंग योर मीटिंग डिस्कशंस, देयर इज अ सर्टेन क्लाइंट कहता है कि ओके, आई एम ओके विद दिस, यू कैन share me an invoice, or you can send me your quotation, you can send me your performa invoice. The system can definitely generate an invoice for you. It can add all the data. You can verify, you can cross verify before sending it, but once you have sent it, the system can keep sending the reminders. Now reminder are of two types. One is the old style, जहां पे हम हर 5 दिन के बाद, हर 10 दिन के बाद एक reminder भेजते थे, but nowadays it is more of एक टूल. जैसे आपने इनवॉइस उसकी व्हाट्सएप में भेजा और क्लाइंट ने आपको व्हाट्सएप में मैसेज किया, ओके आई विल गेट दिस क्लियर्ड आफ्टर 3 days. सो द सिस्टम वोंट सेंड द नेक्स्ट रिमाइंडर आफ्टर 5 days or 10 days, whatever you mentioned. It will send reminder based on the input by the client. अगर क्लाइंट ने कहा है कि I'll pay it after 3 days or it will get paid after 10 days, the next reminder will go after 10 days instead of the hard coded days. तो ये थोड़ा सा रहता है. And also the expectation कि कब हमारे पास we'll start getting the your payments done. It also create the textual, the जो मेल का content है, it can rewrite, it can fix your issues and everything. And it can also help you in predicting your expenses. जैसे आपको एक screenshot में दिख रहा है with the रेफरेंसेस कि आपके फ्यूल एक्सपेंसेस कितने आने वाले हैं. जैसे कि मैंने एक आई स्टार्टेड यूजिंग अ टूल कि मेरे गाड़ी में पेट्रोल जो खर्च होता है वो कितना होता है. सो इट हैज स्टार्टेड प्रिडिक्टिंग एंड टेलिंग मी कि इस महीने इतना होगा, बिकॉज योर so many meetings had been lined up, तो ये prediction देने लगता है, so you can manage. So as an individual or personally, as a company or individually, personally, you can also use many tools for your different activities. Now, last thing, I believe hiring is an important, and I hope Kamalji can also help me. He have a small audio regarding some kind of a conversation, or it can be a customer service. But for hiring, hours of resume screening, narrow down between the shortlisted candidates, it might take about you 1 hour. But for AI, it will just take about few minutes. As per the industry standard, it takes it's 8 to 10% more faster. So all kind of a resume screening, like अगर जितने भी आपके पास PDF में resume आते हैं, if you upload all the resumes, your AI already know the job descriptions, so it can quickly help you to identify which candidate can help you. He can also scan what is the candidate कितने बार अपनी company बदल रहा है. He can also identify which particular candidate can help you in retaining. The AI can also help you in job description writing, जैसे मैंने बताया. बहुत सारे ऐसे टूल हैं who can initiate the interview on behalf of you. He can ask certain question on behalf of you. Again, as जैसे हम lead generation या leads को scoring दे रहे थे, you can start giving scoring to your applicants who have applied for it. And here एक caution है आपको use करने के लिए. Again, it's a AI. It's not a human. So human judgment AI नहीं ले सकता है, या ले भी सकता है to a certain level, but the final should be yours. It cannot be an AI. So Kamalji, can you help in understanding how you can help here?
Yeah, definitely. So we have a Synergon Voice as a platform. So Nitish, like if you can share your screen. So where you can create your agents. Okay, it's so that agent can be anything. जैसे आपने बोला कि मुझे हायरिंग एक एजेंट बनाना है, तो वैसे सेल्स के इनबाउंड कॉल वाले एजेंट हो सकते हैं. ओके, ऐसे जैसे डॉक्टर के अपॉइंटमेंट वाले कॉल हो सकते हैं, जैसे कस्टमर केयर के लोन वाले कॉल हो सकते हैं. तो बहुत सारे कॉल होते हैं. तो वैसे ही हम अपना एक दिखाएंगे जो एक हमने किसी कंपनी के लिए बनाया था सुनने के लिए. सो अगर हम हिस्ट्री में जाते सर, होम पे जाइए, होम पे जाइए. हाँ, जो पहला वाला, हाँ, जो पहला वाला ये कन्वर्सेशन है, तो ये देखिए आप. आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
Hello, am I speaking with Kamal? Hi, this is Arya calling from Shunya. You recently applied for the field sales executive role through LinkedIn. Is this a good time to talk for 2 minutes?
Yes.
Great. Just to confirm, are you still interested in the field sales executive role with us? And could you tell me your total experience and what you are currently doing? Plus, which city are you based in?
Yeah, currently I'm based in Delhi. I have 2 years of experience.
I see, Delhi. Okay, and 2 years of experience. Thanks for that. Perfect. Could you walk me through your background in a couple of lines, what you worked on and what you enjoy doing?
Yeah, I have been working in the field for last 2 years. So I have been involved in e-commerce, selling products, and even in the offline store organizing things. So also I have experience in marketing a little bit. Yeah.
All right, sales, e-commerce, marketing experience as well. That's great. My next question would be about travel. How comfortable are you traveling to villages and meeting farmers or customers face to face every day?
Yeah, sounds interesting. I would be interested. I love talking to people.
That's good to hear. Tell me
I
about a
believe
time
that's
you
enough
convinced
information.
someone to buy or try something new. How did you do it?
Yeah, I first helped.
Okay, so I hope everybody have सबने सुना ऑडियो को. So it's more of conversational, and based on the conversation, if you are training your tool to an extent, he can understand the emotion. Like अगर सामने वाला बहुत मेलोडन होके बोल रहा है और they are very excited, he can the AI tool can also capture the emotions. He can also capture all the details, and based on the data that you have received, you can take certain decisions. Again, यहाँ पर भी आपकी स्कोरिंग हो सकती है, लाइक दोज हु आर अप्लाइंग द एप्लीकेंट्स की स्कोरिंग हो सकती है बेस्ड ऑन द डिस्कशंस दैट द एआई हैड with the applicants. Now just imagine कि अगर Infosys, TCS और जो बड़ी बड़ी कंपनियां हैं and they are having more than 1,000 application, the only choice, there are the two choices, either वो उनके comparative सारे basic बेसिक फिल्टरेशन के लिए लोग बैठाएं और उनसे टेलीकॉलिंग कराएं, एंड द सेकंड ऑप्शन इज एआई एजेंट्स हैं, आप यू आर ऑलरेडी शेड्यूलिंग अ कॉल, दे गोज अ मेल कि अवर एआई असिस्टेंट विल बी कॉलिंग यू फॉर सच एंड सच दिस डेट, and after this particular such and such date and time, the applicant are ready and they will be giving the basic screening, and everybody knows this is the AI tool for screening of applicants. So they will be happily responding, happily having a conversation, and based on the conversation, आप shortlist कर सकते हैं from 1,000 to 20, and then based on the 20 you have a conversation. And आजकल और भी advanced tool आ गए. I'm not sure if how capable they are. They also take the video conversation with the users. So there's one question by Richa again. Sir, I have a question for customer acquisition in my app. How would I differentiate between the real human download and bot? I will take it. We'll take it. Not in this slide. We'll take it just after the session is completed. I'll take every questions. Like we'll give open. Till Shreya, do not ask me to get lost.
No, not at all. It's an interesting and engaging session. We can obviously extend the same.
Okay. So I'll take every question. Just let me complete all my pillars. So this is the last pillar that I just mentioned about the hiring. Hiring is one of the last step as an owner you might need immediately. So as just to recap, we have discussed about marketing and branding, content in a minute, not days, sales, personalized outreach at scale. We have discussed about customer service, which is fastest to answer, making the customer happy. Like वो बोलते हैं ना बहुत लोग कि मैं कॉल कर रहा हूँ but कॉल नहीं मिल रहा. So this tool will make your customer happy, like they are getting solution immediately. Those solution which immediately is needed. The operation, there's a less admin, more of action. Research, you can get all the insights within an hour, not the week, like sitting in front of computer, searching in Google, getting all the result. It can be done immediately. Finance, you at least get the clarity on the cash flow, the invoicing, what all expenses is we are making, the company as a company you are making, what is the earning you will be doing. So all those clarity you can get. Same for the hiring. It can make your life very easy if your primary focus is on hiring. Now, these are the 7 areas, one common thread, you'll get time back. So either you save money or you save time. So these are the two scope. Now, these are the couple of starter toolkit. मैं जानता हूँ सबको ये पता होगा. There's nothing new. There's only couple of new that Kamal and Hitesh have shown me. Thank you, Kamal and Hitesh, for showing this particular tool with a live demonstration. But practically, where do you start? There's a 5 tool. Every tool have a free tiers. I recommend I'll recommend everyone to try this week Cloud GPT for your general assistant in writing ideas and analysis. Canva AI, Premium Pro AI for creation of branding, design, visual, quick visuals. You can use Perplexity for your research and actual source citation. Perplexity is very good for research. You can try that. मैं ये product बना रहा हूँ और ये किसकी need हो सकती है. You can start doing that. Zapier is very easy tool for automation. There's n number of tools. Like मैं भी 10 tool दिखा सकता हूँ which is good for automation. But Zapier it's just like an iPhone. आपको बस switch on करना है and it start giving you recommendation. Notion AI, although मैंने आपको दिखाया नहीं, but it is very good for your note taking, organization, organizing all your notes and document, and you can keep on adding all your documents there. आप अपने documents डालिए, आप अपने notes डालिए, and at the end you can ask your Notion AI regarding certain things. Word of caution before we finalize anything, there's three things. AI can definitely make mistakes. Always verify all the facts, number before you act on them. Number two, आप कोई भी sensitive data कभी भी किसी भी जीपीटी में मत डालिए, क्लाउड में मत डालिए, कहीं भी मत डालिए योर सेंसिटिव डेटा रिगार्डिंग योर फाइनेंशियल डेटा और कस्टमर डेटा। जैसे हम जब एक कस्टमर का, फॉर एग्जांपल आपके पास 10,000 आपके कस्टमर्स हैं, आपने उसको अपलोड किया जस्ट टू एनालाइज व्हाट इज द बेस्ट सेलिंग प्रोडक्ट और विच इज अ ट्रेंडिंग प्रोडक्ट, तो आप क्या करेंगे कि आप कस्टमर की सारी डिटेल डालेंगे। डोंट डू दैट, you mask all the phone number and the financial detail, then you can upload it. That's the right way, because आपको नहीं पता कि कौन सा टूल वो डेटा इज यूजिंग फॉर देयर ओन लर्निंग पर्पस, सो इट्स ऑलवेज गुड दैट यू mask all the sensitive data, then only you upload. And AI supports your judgment, but it doesn't replace it, especially when it's about the legal, finances, compliance and etc. You can definitely use in your marketing and everything, but कुछ ऐसी fields हैं like finance, like legal and other compliance के लिए you cannot rely on AI tools. Here, I'll just take 2 minutes more of Kamal. Kamal, would you like to add something? जो मैंने अभी toolkit के बारे में बताया, would you like your tool or the other tool that you mentioned? Would you like to add something like within 2 to 3 minutes?
No, I think Girish ji, you have covered it in a very exhaustive way. I think it's the best. Then the thing is like what we have done is like leveraging these tools, you can create your own product. Okay, that's what we have done. Like Synergon AI is a product leveraging all the tools and the information and the experience what we had. Okay, so we have developed two products known as Synergon Suite and Hisab AI. Okay, so Synergon Suite is a B2B product where you can automatically capture your leads, nurture them, build or re-engage them. Okay, and Hisab AI is a mobile app where you can manage your personal expenses. Okay,
Right.
seamlessly. Okay, so that is, I think he agrees. What you are putting forward is an example. See, जैसे कि आपको कोई going forward as the software is also evolving. Like
Yes.
जैसे पहले हम Excel यूज करते थे, फिर थोड़े से और अच्छे automation की generation आई है. Now you can think of AI like it's taking job or not. That is a very good question, but at least it's giving you a lot of power, like an exposure which you can individually or empowering you. You can run your individual company, which would be impossible to even dream of like आज से 3-4 साल पहले. But
Right.
आज आप देखेंगे going forward, the companies, even the media companies, even the software companies will become much leaner. Maybe 2-3 बंदों से ही वो कंपनी चल रहा है. आप ऐसे मतलब don't get shocked. It's an opportunity. मतलब rather than आप जॉब करना चाहे, like it was always your dream, ना, like you wanted to be your entrepreneur, your product, अपने
Yes.
लिए काम करना चाहिए. तो बस it's वो आपके लिए वो जादू की चिराग है. आप उसे जितना यूज करोगे वो it will the genie निकल जाएगा.
Right. So, Shreya, I'll consider this session to be useful for all our participants only and only if they pick up one repetitive task in their business and try to automate, or at least getting AI assistant within a week. So
Absolutely.
that's my small request. I'll feel happy that they take something out of this session. And
Yeah.
now I believe let's open the floor for everyone to discuss. And I stop sharing my screen because it's become a boring a bit now. But definitely I'll be taking up the question. Not just me, Kamal and Hitesh will definitely help me. Let's see a couple of questions that in the chat box. Number one is customer acquisition. I have a question for customer acquisition in my app. How would I differentiate between real human download and bots download? Very technical question. Kamal, would you like to take this?
Yeah. I think that would be all. See, if it is an app-related download, so Google App Store, yeah, Apple App Store would be, it's their headache. So
Okay.
they will, so they will take care whether they will never allow a bot download. Like,
Okay.
just in case hopefully you're not sharing your binary in the public domain. So
Yes, sir.
until and unless that happen, it's not going to be a bot download.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, next
Yeah.
question is Synergy Suite is really amazing. Thank you, Richa, once again. Pragya question is, which AI tool would you recommend for early stage startup like ours in agri-tech background related to biomass technology? So, Pragya, I would suggest there's nothing related. So there are many tools. If you're asking about particular sector like agri-tech, so for agri-tech, there might be n number of tools which is already available. Here, what I was trying to explain is about the operational level as an individual, as a startup, because whenever you are going for a pitch to investor, they will be seeing couple of things. And the pillar that I've mentioned, they might ask the question related to that itself. Like, how is your hiring? How is your team? How is your sales? How is your leads? What is the ROI? What is the ROAS? There n number of questions they might be asking. So I've covered that particular part. But if you come up with the question regarding which tool might help you in filling certain gap in your organization, then it can depend upon the what the primary challenges that you are facing. Kindly suggest tool for video scripts. I believe cloud help in that video scripts. It create good number of good content, but again, it's a part of exploration and good creation. I believe Google AI tool is good for video creations. This is what I feel. Which tool is useful for digital aspect of early stage startup? Again, this is a very vague question. If you have certain gaps to be filled, I could be happy to answer that. I have a question regarding the placing of a surface and AI generated answers. I have a question regarding Vatsala. Can you just unmute and ask what exactly you want to ask?
Hi, sir. So, I basically wanted to understand, like, for instance, now what happens with AI, especially on Google, is
Yeah.
if you ask Google any for anything, it usually gives you an AI summary or an AI generated answer.
Yes.
After which you get the actual websites that would be taking care of,
Mhm.
say, a problem that you're solving. For instance, so I work with career counseling and mental health for school students. So for me, it's very important that I am either my services or my application is either in that AI generated answer, or if they ask an AI such as ChatGPT, Grok, or Claude, my services also get mentioned on it. So how do we work on that?
So your services getting mentioned in AI tools like Gemini, right?
Yes, sir.
So AI, I believe that is known as AEO.
Yeah.
Not know how many of you have heard that word. I believe everybody might
Mhm.
have heard that word, that answer engine optimization. So ultimately, how these engines are getting knowledge about your services and your product and your company. So if you have your digital footprints in terms of website, your social media, the couple of backlinkings, and definitely in the discussion forum like Reddit, like Quora and all these companies go and search for the content from these platforms only. So if you are good in SEO, if you're good in different forums, if your company name is getting repeated over there, so I believe this AO engines, the answer engines, take the data from there and then promote your products and you promote your companies over there. So this is how it primarily get worked. But I hope your digital marketing company would be able to answer your this questions particularly.
Yeah,
I
I
want
think,
to add,
yeah.
so I want
Kamal,
to add
anything
one
to
more
add?
point. So,
Mhm.
first point, you enable your website to discoverable by those LLMs like Gemini, ChatGPT. So, in robot.txt file, you need to enable it. So, it should, whenever ChatGPT try to find, it can call your website.
Yeah, so we
Save
have
time.
some experience in there, a lot of experience, especially Hitesh has done a lot of work in the AEO. So just in case, I think Shreyesh, you need help, you can reach out to us. so we can help in whatever possible. Yeah.
So I believe making yourself, your website, your information, your service and product available to the larger audience by distributing your content and creating footprints, and ultimately these engines will be taking the content. Okay, there's
Yeah.
also follow-up things. Like for example, if your content is available in Reddit, they will read from there and they will come and crawl your website. So making your website crawlable for them is also an essential thing. And once that is done, again, if the questions the public is asking is relevant, then definitely your website will be coming up in those search engines, or you can say answer engines. Yeah, great. So Shreya, that's it from my end. And thank you once again. I'm Girish Mathur. Any other questions, I would be happy to answer.
Thank you so much, Girish ji. I am sure people have a lot of questions. There is a lot of learning for me also, for every participant also. Even if it is a new startup or an old startup, I think everyone needs this because AI is evolving, like you said, day on day, and to use it to the best of our benefit so that we don't become adherent to it is what will make us the smarter business people that we want to be. So thank you so much for this. We would really look forward to a lot more learning. And yes, thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Kamal and Hitesh,
Thank
for.
you.
Thank you, Kamalji. Thank you, Hiteshji. It was great insights, not just one, but three of y'all. So yes, thank you so much for that masterclass on AI and for all our founders.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.